Hi guys, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'd like to review for you guys Green Room. Alright, so I picked up Green Room, Best Buy for $17. I wasn't really sure what to expect from this. It stars Anton, Yelchin, Imogen, Poots, and Patrick Stewart, Sir Patrick Stewart, the finest actor of all time. Certified fresh by Rotten Tomatoes. You guys know I hate those stickers because it's just like so many movies. I'm sure just pay to get that on there. It really has nothing to do with how well the movie is. And with Anton Yelchin's recent passing, and wondering how much Patrick Stewart was even in this movie, I just had a lot of questions. Now I had a couple viewers ask me to review this, and I'm more than happy to. So this movie kind of wasn't exactly what I was expecting. Kind of was, I guess. It also has Alia Shawkat, which is great. I love seeing her in movies. You know, of course, everybody fell in love with her on Arrested Development, playing Maybe, and I don't know. I just feel like she should get more parts, and this is a pretty good movie for her to be in. So. The main characters, Anton Yelchin, Alia Shawkat, and I don't know the other. Was there one other guy's name? They're basically in this like punk band, and they're like underground maybe, and they're poor, and they're like traveling the country, I guess, in their van. They don't get into it too much. I think there's kind of like hints left, and but they don't come right out and say, they're just like this poor band just trying to get by, and like they wake up in this cornfield and they passed out and the car ran out of gas, so they have to go siphon some gas, and they have this gig this guy set up, and they get there and he basically says that the gig's no longer there, but he's got another one for them, and it ends up being like this little restaurant or something. I'm not sure why there was even a diner. I'm not sure why they would even have a band in there, and he's like, oh, but you guys can have 50% of cover or whatever, And so they get done, and they each get like $6, and they're like so pissed off. And he's like, well, my cousin, he could get you guys a real gig, but you'll have to go to Portland, I believe it was. And so they're going to make a couple $100 or $300 or something like that for that one. But he tells them that a lot of people, like, they're Nazis or Aryan Nation or whatever you guys want to call them, and they're like, cool. And I think one of the guys is Jewish. I mean, they don't say for sure, but she's like, I'll tell him you're Jewish, so you don't know if it's like he's really Jewish or she's just gonna say it. And so they get there, and I don't know if they're just like pissed off. They already knew, or they're just like, they just want to make them mad or whatever. So they're like. They start singing this song that's like negative towards Nazis, and then they do their set, and they come out, and they're going back to get their stuff from the green room, which is kind of like the staging room for on TV shows and concerts and stuff. That's like the room the band or the actor or whoever stays in, and they just call it a green room. And so all their stuff is sitting outside, and the guy's like, oh, we had to make room for the headliner, so let's just take your stuff out. And so they start, and then the girl's like, oh, I forgot my phone. So the other guy's like, okay, I'll go back and get it, and gets in there, and there's a girl stabbed in the eye on the ground, dead. And it was like one of the guys in the Aryan Nation group or whatever. I guess I'm not real knowledgeable on this stuff, but so they're trying to cover it up, and now they've kind of screwed it up because these other 4 people know. Plus, there's another girl inside who they're kind of keeping hostage. So now they have to lock them all in there and try to figure out how to cover this whole thing up. And I don't know necessarily that their intention right away is to kill them all. And it's hard to say. I think the guy, he's just scared and confused, and he doesn't know what to do, and he doesn't want this guy to go to prison or whatever because he's part of the same group. But I don't think he intends to kill them. So then they're all locked in this room, and they all think they're gonna get killed. And there's like one guy in there with them, and so they call Patrick Stewart, who's the owner and like the leader. And you kind of think early on that there's a little more going on. I assumed like right away that, you know, he's a drug dealer or something, and you know, this is kind of like his distribution network or something. And so Patrick Stewart is kind of like the cool, level-headed master planner, and he's like, okay, you know, well, we're gonna basically set it up like they went to your house to siphon gas, and the dogs killed them or whatever. But then they start fighting back, and the rest of the movie is basically the Aryan Nation guys fighting against the band / Imogen Poots. And I liked it. You know, I thought it was good. It was really suspenseful. It does get a bit gruesome and hard to watch at a few points. Thankfully, it's not the whole movie. You know, it's just a few points where there's some attacks. We'll leave it at that. But I really enjoyed this one, guys. I thought it was really interesting, really great acting. I was pleased that Patrick Stewart was in it a good amount. And I think just everybody in this movie was really good. And like I said, it's a little hard to watch in a few points. If you guys can get through it, it's definitely worth checking out. So for a score on this, I am going to go ahead and give Green Room a 7.5 out of 10. A really good watch for a thriller / horror / suspense / music, as listed on IMDb. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this review, remember to give it a thumbs up. I always appreciate it. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you guys next time.